We begin tonight in Virginia. A jury indicted a Culpeper police officer in the shooting death of a woman. Officer Daniel Harmon-Wright is facing murder charges along with a number of other charges in connection with the death of Patricia Cook. Fox 5's John Henrehan is live in Culpeper tonight. John, I imagine the story has people there talking.
The town is buzzing, Sean, buzzing. Not only was a town police officer indicted for murder for fatally shooting an unarmed woman, but the officer's mother was also indicted on separate charges. She used to work here at the police department. People in Culpeper, Virginia didn't need to see the headlines. They've been living this story since February when unarmed 54-year-old Patricia Cook was shot to death in her vehicle in the middle of town after apparently driving away from an officer who wanted to ask her questions.
I heard the gunshots that morning, and I was up here in the back. I was cooking on the grill, and because we have some outdoor grills outside, and there was a lot of shots fired, and it's very, we waited and waited and waited to see what was going to happen. Hopefully justice will be served.
Culpeper police officer Daniel Harmon-Wright has been charged with murder. And weirdly, his mother, Bethany Sullivan of Orange, Virginia, who used to work as a secretary in the Culpeper Police Department, has been charged with forging public records in an alleged effort to cleanse negative information from her son's personnel file. That supposedly happened several years ago. People in town are buzzing over the news.
Yeah, if there was a history with this officer in the police department, if they tried to cover up those records, that's equally disturbing, and something needs to be dealt with.
Everyone in town we spoke with thinks the officer's trial should not take place in Culpeper.
To be honest, I think he didn't have the right to shoot. And if he's going to shoot, he should have shot his tires.
Should this trial be held in Culpeper?
Definitely not.
Why?
I think there's too many people that have very strong opinions that it would be very difficult to find a fair jury.
Yeah, Sean, I got to say, I think I interviewed 6 people in town, and 5 of the 6 pretty much volunteered the trial shouldn't be in this town. And the 6th person I just didn't raise the topic with, everyone just knows so much about this story, and many, many people have formed an opinion. Now, the police officer is being held without bond on the murder charge. He will appear in court on June 8th. His mother, who allegedly changed his personnel file here in the police department and then left the department a couple of years ago, supposedly on her own. She resigned. She was not fired. She is out on bond. We tried to reach her to get a comment on her arrest or the arrest of her son, and Sean, we were not able to reach her.
All right, John Henrehan with the latest. Thank you, John.
The Fox 5 weather app. Look 10 days ahead or hour by hour. View today's video forecast and radar that can pinpoint your neighborhood free at your app store or Android market.